5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from San Francisco, broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Doja say so. Show you know it can some if you say so. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back. And let me tell you something, the devil is a liar. He was trying to play with my computer today. We're gonna get into some things, all right? So here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back live in the studio with another video, okay? Listen, I'm sorry that it took me so long to get here, but if you're catching the replay, you didn't understand what happened in the first place, so you just have to catch up when you can. But shout out to everybody that's here. We're going to get into some things. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. If you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
Before we get into today's topics or today's, tea, because we have a lot to cover. Okay, I want to say, shout out to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. To all the mothers out there. Also, I seen some people talking about in my last video when I was doing this. They're talking about, Armon, you're on drugs. No. So what I've learned is I'm having issues with my computer right now. Okay, and I'm not able to go to get it fixed because, well, we're in the middle of a situation that we're all going through. So when I'm doing this, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor and it looks like I'm glitching. So I'm trying to see if it's, catching up with me on this side. But then I went back and rewatched the replay and I look like a total fool because on your end, it's syncing up. But on my end, it looks like I'm in a Kung Fu movie and nothing is syncing up. So it's my bad. So if you see me doing this, I'm just trying to see if it's lagging or not, okay? I promise you I'm not high. Stupid. I just want to put that out there, okay? All right. I am drinking a Monster juice today though because I was tired. I ran about 8 miles yesterday. Well, actually I didn't run. I'm lying. I walked. But still my feet hurt. But all right, let's get into it. I'm wearing pink. I'm drinking pink because today's a celebration, okay? Today is a celebration. And I think today is a day that we should be able to put our feelings to the side as grown women. No, seriously. As women, we should be able to... Hold on before I start triggering people. You're not a woman, you're a man. I know, I clearly look like a man. I know. The quarantine really got me looking masculine. No, but seriously, as people, I think that we should be able to put our differences to the side today and celebrate a moment in history. Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat have went number one. This is Nicki Minaj's first number one record ever on Billboard Top 100 in the U.S. Billboard. I'm not talking about Mexican, European, Japanese, Chinese, whatever. We're talking about American soil, U.S. Billboard. This is her number one. She's had over 109 entries in the Billboard. She's been a rapper. She's been with us since 2009. It's been about 10, 12, 11 years. Okay, and she's never had a number one. This is her first time. And Doja Cat, this is Doja Cat's number one. It didn't take her nearly as much time. However, this is the number one, and she got it with Nicki Minaj, and they are the first rap duo, female duo, to have a number one. And then not for nothing, following them is Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce for the Savage remix. And I'm here for that too. And trust you me, we're definitely going to talk about it. But I first want to just talk about Nicki in the number one. First of all, I want to say this to the Barbs. Shout out to the Barbs, honestly, because I know I've said a lot of stuff to you girls and boys, but y'all did your things on this. Y'all did your thing on this. You guys really streamed and purchased. You guys purchased this record. You know, you guys really wanted this record to go number one. So Barbs, you finally put your money where your freaking mouths are and your Twitter fingers are. So congratulations to you, Barbs. I'm proud of you. Now, as far as Nicki in this number one, I'm so happy for her. And hopefully this puts some spice in her anus so that she can come out. And I hope this is the resurge and the re-kick and the restart that she needed. This could be a moment for Nicki Minaj to have recharged and come out swinging for this next album and when in her next era. I feel like this, if she was ever looking for a moment to be inspired, to fall in love with the sport, the game, the industry, whatever it is, her fans, if she was ever looking for a moment to feel inspired again and to keep pushing or get that second wind, this is it. This is the rebirth. Girl, you're supposed to take this moment and now you're supposed to get you another number one. You don't stop now. While you just got locked into a socket, Nicki, we need a record. We definitely need a visual to this. I don't know how you're going to make this happen, but if Tekashi can make it happen, so can you. And I think if you can't do that, at least we need a Queen Radio, a quarantined Queen Radio, period. We need something because this is history for Nicki Minaj. I'm happy for her. Yes, some people are throwing shade and saying, well, this is not her record. Well, it's their record together. And some people are saying, well, this is Doja Cat's record. Yeah, it is Doja Cat's record. And other people are saying, well, you know what? Doja Cat was already number 5. But we'll get to that in a second because I want to address that as well. But as far as Nicki Minaj is concerned, I think this is a phenomenal moment. She should be very happy. I'm happy for her. And as far as Doja Cat, I mean, wow. Doja Cat, this is really, 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 really showing that she's out here to be a heavy hitter. She's really coming for that spot. She wants to be in the conversations in the next, 10 years of the Nicki Minaj. She wants to be that Nicki Minaj status. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be amongst the Katy Perrys, the Ariana Grandes, hell, the Billie Eilish, and the conversations of the mainstream pop stars and the big mega stars. And I actually see that on her. I see Doja Cat being very, very crossover, very, very mainstream. She will be a big, big star. I don't feel Doja Cat as a rapper. I just don't get that, but the people are giving her rapper, so we'll go with it, child. I don't see her rapper, but I do see her being a mega star, like a Cardi, like a Beyonce, like a Rihanna, like a Katy Perry, like an Ariana. I do see her being like a Nicki, once she puts her work in. More so than I see her than I see Megan. It's no shade. I'm not really a big Doja Cat, but I do like the Say So, and I still stand on what I said. I said what I said about Nicki Minaj's verse. That was not my favorite verse. That was not, to me, the number one charting verse, out of her whole career. But this was the time that the people got it right, so we're happy for it either way. But I feel like many songs that she had been on could have went number one before this one, but this is the one that you guys chose, and so it went, and I'm happy for it. Now, as far as Doja Cat and people saying, well, Doja Cat gave this to Nicki, well, we have to remember, just last week, before all of this, Doja Cat was at number 5, and that's what everybody was talking about. Well, she was already at number 5, so she was already platinum, she was already going up. This is true. But until that Savage dropped, and then Savage jumped to number 5, and last week Doja Cat dropped to number 6. So if Doja Cat was gonna go number 1 without Nicki, in my opinion, she would have already went number 1, right? Let's just be honest, because she dropped last week. I think the Nicki feature actually took her to number one. We also have to remember you had Drake dropping stuff in the middle of this, and I was very, very nervous. That's why I was so happy that it was even Doja Cat, Nicki, and Beyonce and Megan, because I didn't really care which duo got it. I just didn't want none of the boys to have it. You got Travis Scott and Kid Cudi and all these different people, the men who always get the number ones. They're dropping in the middle of this, and I'm irritated because I'm like, why are they trying to take the moment away from these girls? You know, however, the girls prevailed on both levels. So I'm happy for the number one and the number two, because you had some heavy hitter men that was dropping during that time. And I felt like this was a moment for the females. So I'm glad that the women prevailed in that. So shout out to that. But I'm just saying, I feel like if Doja Cat was going to go number one on her own, she would have went number one on her own already. Let's just not do that, because she did drop. Okay. And I feel like, the Nicki feature, it helped her. It did. It helped her. I feel like they went number one together. No shade. I think they went number one together. Now, I think what helped, if I'm being honest, there was a couple of things that helped Doja Cat go number one with this. I feel like it was the Nicki Minaj, because if she wouldn't have did it, I feel like the Savage would have went number one. And I also feel like the fact that Beyonce did not promote this record, the Savage remix, at all whatsoever. I mean, she did a playlist, but that was late in the game to me. But Beyonce did not push that record. I feel like the conversation could have been slightly different if Beyonce was pushing the record. I mean, because you got to think about it. Savage went number two with no push from Beyonce. Could you imagine if Beyonce would have pushed this to her 130 or 140 something million fans on Instagram alone, and the Queen Beyonce said, we need you to do this, we want to have a streaming party? I mean, Nicki was pushing it. Nicki was, teasing that she was having pregnancy symptoms. Doja Cat was saying that she was going to show chi-chis. I mean, Nicki even had the choreographer do a video, and the music video, the dance video, that counts towards the streams on YouTube. So those count as the numbers as well. So a lot of that, and that went viral, over 1 million something views. So they were trying to get this number one. Then you had the Neighborhood Talk promoting it, literally setting up campaigns to try to get this number one, to the point where people were like, he was like posting so much like, let's make Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj go number one. And then people were like, well, what about Meg and Beyonce? He was like, yeah, them two. Yeah, we're here for Meg too. But you could tell like there was a push from people to make this record go number one. And I don't feel like Megan had that same push. However, no shade, a number one is a number one, because if you remember the Bodak Yellow days, Cardi B had a push from, they literally had streaming parties for Cardi B to get that number one. They even lowered the price of the record on iTunes. I remember it was like 69 cents. And what I'm learning is, because I'm glad that we're talking about that. Because here's the thing. This is what confused me about the whole situation. So I seen this on Instagram, and maybe you guys can help me out, because I'm not an expert in this part yet. I need to take a class on it, because I don't really understand how this part of the situation works, or the equation. So I seen where people were saying there was 80,000 pure sales, right? I didn't see that. I seen it says Nicki and Doja Cat had 268,000 units sold this week, with 66,000 pure sales and 30 million streams and 96 million radio airplays. So all of those count into the placement of the record, is what I'm getting, right? But then you go over to Beyonce and Megan, 331,000 units sold with 50,000 pure sales, with 42 million streams and 51 million radio airplays. So I don't really know how that works. I don't know how you break that down. I'm thinking maybe if they had more units sold, even though they had more units sold all together, I'm assuming because Nicki and Doja Cat had more pure sales, which means people actually went out and purchased the records. I'm assuming that I'm hoping somebody knows how this breaks down, because I don't. I'm telling you, I don't. I was trying to figure it out. So I'm assuming that pure sales hold more weight and value than just regular streams or regular. I don't know. So I'm assuming the fact that they had more pure sales helped it. Because here Beyonce and Megan had more units sold. So I don't know. So if somebody knows how they break that down, when we open up the call-ins, please enlighten us on that. So I'm saying that to say, it seems as though, because I seen a lot of barbs, they were saying buy the record. And I remember when Cardi B was doing the Bodak Yellow, they reduced the price of the record on iTunes to like 69 cents. So to me, it feels like the pure sales is more. And if you just do regular streams, I was looking, 150 streams counts for one sale of a track, like one track sale. So you need 150 streams for that to equal one sale. And if you have 1,500 streams, that equals one album sale. And that's why I think a lot of artists, you'll notice, like if they have a big record, like kind of like what Nicki tried to do with Fifi, that was a big record. So then she went and did the kind of deluxe rollout of Queen and added Fifi to it, because that was going to boost the album sales. I don't know. But so that's kind of what I gathered from the whole situation, but I'll wait, because a lot of y'all like to be the experts in it. So I'm here to learn in that aspect. But nonetheless, I feel like this is a good moment for Nicki Minaj. I feel like I want to see her really go ahead and take this moment and move forward. I think this is a good moment for Doja Cat. I think that Doja needs to keep rolling out the hits. This is really big. This is really good. And not for nothing, this is good for Meg. I'm happy for Meg. I feel bad that Beyonce didn't really promote the record. I don't understand why she didn't push it anymore. But I think that was trash. I think it wasn't a fair competition, because Nicki and Doja was pushing that record and Meg was the only one pushing her record. So I don't feel like it was just a fair win. But nonetheless, Megan got number 2. And who knows, Megan can go number 1 next week. However, Tekashi probably is going to take number 1 next week. I'll be surprised if these girls are number 1 and 2 next week. What else was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, and this also is a history market moment. The fact that for the first time in history, chart data released, the Hot 100's top two features 2 female rappers in lead roles, Doja Cat and The Stallion. And that's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. And I have to bring my girl Cardi B in this. And listen, it is what it is. Music is a sport. Why we love you all, it's a competition, girl. We're only 2 years in, girl. We shouldn't be talking about these. We should. I personally feel like, girl, we got Doja Cat and The Stallion. Cardi B should still be in the conversation. We shouldn't be asking where she's at. She needs to drop a record too, because these girls are not playing. These girls are coming for the spot. They're coming for the spot. So either you need to start eating, you need to start, or you're gonna get kicked off the pot. We gonna need a record soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need a Cardi B record, because it's like, girl, it's moving. It's some new girls in here, and they're not playing. And so, girl, I'm ready for a Cardi B record next. Like, let's let the girls take over. I'm here for all the girls, actually. But I feel like Cardi B needs to get in this. She needs to get in this, because these 2 girls they're not gonna stop. They done got number 1s and number 2s and big features. This is going to really catapult both their careers. Period. And Cardi, we don't have another year to wait. I don't feel like it. We're not gonna. Girl, come on. We need something. And not that it's the competition, but it's like, girl, music, one day you in, one day you out. You can be easily forgotten, you know, and you don't want to be remembered for your Instagram rants. You want to be remembered for your hits. Okay? Let's get back in. Let I need a record. Like, come on. This is the moment for female art, female rap, female hip hop. So this is when the girls. I mean, if I'm a female rapper and I see this, I'm geeked. I'm gassed up. I'm in the studio right now. I don't care if I'm the City Girls, Cash Doll, whatever, Cardi, anybody rapping that's out, Asian Doll. I'm like, okay, let's get it. Let's go. This is the moment for the females to come out. Let's go. And so, yeah, like this is time. They say I'm delayed. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I'm sorry. If I'm a delayed, bear with me. I'm working on it, but there's only so much I can do right now in the quarantine. I can't really get to Best Buy like I need to. But anyway, so let's take some calls. Let's talk about it. I want to know what y'all think, and I want to hear. Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat goes number one. This is Doja Cat's first number one. Nicki Minaj's first number one. They're really pushing Doja Cat as a female rapper. I don't think that she's a female rapper. I feel like Doja Cat is more like a Lizzo, more of a singer, pop. I just feel like Doja Cat's a pop star, honestly. I feel like she can do both equally, and I feel like she might be more of a singer than a rapper to me. But yeah, but that's neither here nor there. So let's take some calls. A lot of y'all already know the dang number. I didn't even put the number up. Okay, let's get into some things. Hold on. It's 6188.
Hey, Armon, it's me, Joseph.
Oh, what's going on, boo? Talk to me.
Okay, so we done already had this conversation. I told you Say So was going to be number one. Like, I told you. So, first of all, I want to say shout out to all four of the girls who are doing their thing. Shout out to everybody. But I feel like in 2020, to all the girls who keep discrediting Nicki, I feel like it's time to just put that to a rest. No tea, no shade. Did it take 12 years for her to get to number one? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it happened. For everybody who keeps talking about, oh, this doesn't count because it's not her song, keep the same energy when Cardi B got that number one with Maroon 5. Keep that same energy when Drake got that number one with Rihanna. And we can even go way back. Keep the same energy when Jay-Z got his first number one with Mariah Carey.
This number one definitely counts. Because if they get a Grammy, guess what? They both are going to get that Grammy. Like, the number one counts. This is the number one for everybody that worked on this song, from the producers, the writers, everybody, the choreographers. This is the number one for everybody.
But period. So, but you have a lot of people who like it's like, okay, now that this narrative is gone, now everybody's trying to find something else. It's like, girl, like, hang it up because, and if they want to talk about why the tracker wasn't right, first of all, pure sales are automatically going to have more weight than a stream.
Yeah.
Why stream something 150 times when I could give you the whole point? That's because, see, Beyonce and them, no shade, that's my girl. Beyonce be telling y'all to go on Tidal, and it's that and the third one. Y'all should have been taking y'all behind the iTunes.
Right, because everybody ain't on Tidal like that. Right.
Right. So y'all should have been taking it to iTunes. First of all, as far as radio play, because then I was looking in the comments, everybody was talking about, oh, well, it feels like Savage was played more on the radio than Say So. Let's just call it a stack. I didn't make the rules. It just is what it is. Savage was being played, girl, on 97.9 The Box, like black radio. Say So was like all radio friendly.
This mainstream pop.
It was mainstream. Yeah, like this was getting played everywhere. This wasn't like, no third ward radio play. That's no shade. So it's like, put some respect on the girl's name. And because now the only thing they saying is, oh, well, Nicki doesn't have a Grammy. But no tea, no shade. We already saw a few early predictions for the Grammys. Tusa could possibly be nominated for 3 Grammys. So
oh, and she gonna get that. She's gonna get that for two, because Tusa was a mega major. She gonna get Tusa.
Yeah, it's for like most Latin contemporary, all the Latin categories. Baby, Tusa is in the bag, and more so, the message out of this is like, be careful who, and not you, but just people in general. It's like, be careful who you sleep on, because I'm so happy that Nicki's finally at the point that she's reaping the benefits of the female rap game that realistically she created.
Yes.
Because, you know, one thing, the Barbs have always bought music. The Barbs have always bought music. So it's just like, I mean, it just was what it was. And to know that this girl went toe-to-toe with Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce, it's like some of y'all need to put some respect on her name, because I promise you, you know, God forbid anytime soon, but the day that Nicki Minaj is officially gone, female rap will just not be the same. She said it herself, when I take a break, the game be so boring. That's real fast, and everybody keeps talking about, oh, well, this person's y'all, and I'm not name dropping no other female rappers, but let's be very clear. Y'all talk about Nicki, but your fave literally take the same route as she went, the different hair. We start doing a little pop bubblegum stuff like that. Like, don't talk about somebody, but then turn around and take the same route. Like, she got her number one fair and square. It don't matter how she got it, because what they say about the Joneses, it don't matter how they got it. At the end of the day, just know that they got it. And that's just the period.
Period. So what do you think about the fact, though, because I have to ask this question, because while I agree with everything you said, and the facts are the facts, there's no changing it, but do you feel like it'd have been a tougher, or it'd have been a different type of conversation if Beyonce would have put a little more work into promoting the record? Because, I mean, she didn't promote it at all.
Which is true, but Armon, like I said last time, Beyonce pushes albums. She does not push singles. And now I do think it would have had a better spot at number one had she pushed it. But, I mean, well, hopefully, you know, the next go-round she'll learn. Because, I mean, no tea, no shade. If she really wanted to work that number one, Beyonce could have done a IG video. She could have just posted a single cover, and that would have done it. Like, that would have done it. But at the same time, they didn't do it for Kelly Rowland's Coffee either. No shade. So it's just like, you know, it just is what it is. I mean, I hope Meg, and you know, and it's one of those things where I think a lot of the Barbs are so up about this is because this is something that's long overdue.
Yes, it is.
This girl has the most Billboard Hot 100 entries for a female rapper. As entries, not, you know, meaning I was in the Hot 100 X amount of time. So it's more so like,
and then has had number ones on different Billboard Hot 100s, like in different countries, but has never gotten it in the US. That's huge.
Right. But that is huge, because if you want to be real, people in America are a lot more like grimy, because we talk about Nicki in the US, but the girl can go to Europe and got number ones out the bag. And go to Asia and go to all these, and it does a lot better. So it is great to have that achievement in the U.S., but more so, I just feel like as a whole, like people need to just start, whether you like Nicki or not, she has paved the way for so many of your people's new faves now, so we just need to start putting a little more respect on her name.
Period. Thank you, caller.
No problem.
Okay, let's see, 3152.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Good. Well, let's get right into it.
Let's get into it. How do you feel? Are you excited? Are you happy?
I'm excited. I'm so excited, mainly for Nicki, and because it's like she's had a really, really hard couple of years, and just to, you know, go through everything that she's gone through and just come out on the other end still on top. It's you know, it's a testament to who she is as a person, who she is as a entertainer and a musician, and what we have to look forward to moving into the year. So very, very happy for her. I feel though as if this will, I want to start with the negative, but I do feel like very deserving. I love everything that I'm seeing with the girls, but next week is going to be tough with Ari and 6ix9ine, with those two new songs is going to be hard to stay on
Yeah.
top, but they'll still be on top. And they've won already.
Yeah, she's already won. You get what I'm saying? She got that, but I think that 6ix9ine is probably going to take that spot. But but they'll still be on there. But the fact that she got it, because I was afraid that the Travis Scott record was still, and the Kid Cudi was going to still be up there, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that she got it.
Yeah, they won already. But as far as like longevity, I feel like Doja Cat, since she is more eclectic, she is more, I hate to say this, but more marketable, and she can fit in every demographic and every every market. I feel like she does have a better chance of being more, having more longevity in the game versus Megan, because Megan is like, other than like her stallion sort of persona, like what else does she have? I mean, what else can she transition towards like move along with her throughout her career? Because it's like, it's too much of a shtick what she's doing right now, and it's really hard to see what she's going to do in terms of her look and her overall persona moving forward. With Doja Cat, there's so many ways that she can go. Her sound is so, eclectic. So I do see her having more longevity and her being more successful later down the road.
Doja Cat is just more a crossover. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I still haven't got that real rap record that I just go up for. Like, to me, even with the Hot Girl Summer, even with this Say So record, like, yes, they're great for the culture. I'm happy. A win is a win. I'm happy that Nicki collabed with female rappers. Again, though, you guys know what my thing always is. I just feel like I haven't heard Nicki on a record with another rapper that's a female rap like she does when she's on the record with them guys. Like, I want her to go back and forth like she raps with that was, but she was on there with guys and Cardi B. But I'm waiting for that record. I want I want a rapping record to go number one. You know what I mean? But I'll take this one. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I need a record to a banger, like a hip hop record, because even Hot Girl Summer was kind of poppy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a hip hop banger, because not for nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, the only girl that she could do that with is Megan, because all the girls are kind of like bubblegum poppy, or just sort of like strip club anthem. Like, as far as like bar for bar, like we're rapping, like the only other girl, that new girl anyway, she could do that with is Megan.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like she'll still watch Megan.
Oh, yeah, but it would be nice to see the two banter back and forth, because have you ever seen females go back and rap like that? We know how Nicki does with guys, so I want to, like, she does these cutesy records with the girls. Like, girl, I want hardcore Roman with another female. That's what's, when y'all want to see me get turned up, like, I want that Captain Hook energy, or I want that Roman's Revenge energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, with another female. Like, I want that. But I'll take this. I'll take this.
Mulatto.
Yes.
Yeah, but super proud of her. Well deserved. And if this is what we have to look forward to in 2020 and 2021, I'm excited.
Okay, so what do you think that this means? Like, what do you think that this means for Nicki? Because, in my opinion, I felt like Nicki was kind of losing her inspiration and her love for the art. Do you think that this is like a recharge for her?
Yeah, I feel like this is a testament that the cream always rises to the top. You can say whatever, do whatever, but whenever it gets down to to rapping and to putting that pen to paper and making it work, it is what it is, and this is what the outcome is going to be. And I think, this is a recharge for her, because I think whenever she was answering Twitter questions, she was like, I'm finally inspired. I finally
I didn't. Oh, she said that today?
No, she was answering Twitter questions last week, or whenever the single dropped. And one of her answers to one of the questions was like, I finally got on a track that I feel inspired to write with and to have fun with. So I think it's like she's having fun again, and it doesn't feel like work for her again, or So it's like, I think it's like right now she's probably in that moment where it's like, I'm inspired. I'm feeling recharged. It's like everything that happened in the past is behind me. I can, you know, I'm shutting all the critics down that thought that, you know, my career was over and people could end me. So I feel like that's the energy she probably has right now, and because that's how I feel right now for her. So
thank you so much. But we got, oh wow, the freaking calling queue is packed.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to shorten these calls up if we want to get through, because y'all about to hold, like, literally block my lines. Oh yeah, child, we got a lot. Okay. All right. And it don't even show me the order that people called in. Okay, well, let me just take another call. You guys can always super chat your way to the top, but we'll try to get to the most to them as we can. And we're gonna keep it short and sweet because we got a lot of people, but we want to hear from a majority as many people as possible. So be ready. 8822, you're live on the air. And don't get on. Well, hold on. And we're doing good so far. We're doing good. I'm even doing good today. So don't get on here cursing and don't get up here saying nothing crazy. If you do that, I'm hanging up on you, and I promise you I'm blocking you forever. I'm probably not going to block you forever, but I will hang up on you. 8822, you're live on the air.
What's up,
Okay. Not ready. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of people in the queue. 8448, you're live on the air. Hello.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. So I actually was about to super chat you, so this is great. So I still will after this call. So I'll make this short real quick. So one, Nicki's team needs to make an announcement tomorrow that her new album will be out by the summer. And on the album, she needs to have a rap song with Doja Cat. So like how Nicki gave Beyonce a song for her album, and then Beyonce gave Nicki a song for the other album. So like, does that make sense?
Yes. No. Yeah, I do. That's what you would like to see.
Yeah, I think she needs to just continue this wave and just announce a new album. Two, I think Doja Cat needs to release a deluxe version of the Hot Pink album so it can have the Say So remix plus like new songs, so like City Girls collab, because that will have like her album be chart.
Yeah, it'll add. Yes, those streams will attach to those sales will attach to that album, so then it'll make, who knows, the album could be number one.
Yeah, and then three, I think Cardi needs to announce a collaboration with Rihanna.
Absolutely,
Rihanna's new album. And then four, I think City Girls needs to drop an album today with like a collab with Trina, Saucy Santana, and Mix Mulatto.
You just want everything to drop. Oh, okay, I'm with you though.
Then, two more. And then five, Cash Doll needs to just be Cash Doll. And then six,
first of all, Cash Doll don't even need to be out. Cash Doll needs to see exactly where she's at. Stay in Detroit and don't do nothing. Don't you dare insert yourself, Cash Doll. You stop that. Cash Doll will never happen. Okay, go ahead.
And then Megan needs to release either her actual debut album or release a deluxe version of the Sugar album with new songs plus the remix of Savage. So no.
Megan needs, I'll tell you what Megan needs to do. Megan and Beyonce need to find a place where they can go and make a music video. And that needs to drop.
Yeah, but like after that, then she needs to just say, okay, I'm going to give you a deluxe version of Sugar.
Yes.
So I could reach her and give you 12 songs.
And then Cardi, yes, I do think that, I mean, we'll take at this moment with Cardi, we'll take anything. However, Cardi B has had she's had 3 number ones. Cardi B's had a number one by herself. She's had the features, but I kind of feel like I want to see somebody outside of QC, Quality Control, the Migos, and, you know, I mean, she's worked and no shade, somebody out of the Hispanic, not Bad Bunny or whatever. I want to see somebody else work with Cardi B and they get a number one, or you know what I'm saying? Or I want to see her like with a main collab that's not affiliated with her people. You know what I'm saying? I want to see who really fools with Cardi B. Yeah, so I agree.
Yeah, that's why we're saying Rihanna.
Exactly. No, I'm with you.
We don't want her to be like an Iggy Azalea where she had like a hot 1 year or two and then all of a sudden she like dropped off. That's why I said Cardi needs to like get on the wave today.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
That's it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of that. Thank you so much. Okay. Eva. Oh, well, Eva just did Eva hang up? Oh, here we go, Eva. You are live on the. Okay, what's going on, boo?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Nicki Minaj and her new team, or with manager Irving Azoff. She's definitely playing his moves right by contacting Doja and basically putting Nicki on her song.
Yes.
So congrats to Nicki Minaj on your first number one. Number two, I'm sorry, Megan Thee Stallion, like, girl, that collab, it was an amazing collab, but Beyonce did not promote that song at all, and it was kind of like an insult. I get it was for the COVID-19, you know, to donate all the funds for that, but Beyonce could have at least, I mean, did something. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Nicki and them dropped 5 different versions of Say So, bundle sales, vinyl records, and like they're sitting here waiting till the last minute to drop anything and even drop visuals. So like, congrats to Nicki. I'm not a hater. I am a Barty fan, but get it by any means necessary. So congratulations to Nicki and Doja. And I feel like Nicki is co-signing Doja as the new Nicki Minaj over Megan, but that's just what I feel.
And so what do you, well, first of all, hold on, before we get into that, shout out to Lisa over at Heart of Inspiration for that major super chat, girl. I would get up and dance for you, but girl, the way I'm set up today, this is a comfortable conversation, okay? Can't do it today, but I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I know you always tell me it wasn't for that. You just want to support me. So thank you so much, boo. Anyway, but go ahead, Lee. Go ahead. Finish your one. So, what do you think? What do you feel like? Do you think that Doja Cat is really a rapper?
They're basically taking, this is what I feel, because when Doja raps, she gives me like a UK rapper, but I feel like they can mold her into. They basically took the pop route with her, and then she'll definitely come out with something that's rap that'll be a better version of what she's giving now, because every time she raps, there's no shade, she sounds like a UK rapper and it sounds forced, but you can mold anybody into anything these days with the right team.
Okay, well, thank you.
Go
ahead.
I feel like this was Megan's only time to get her number one, and it's just, she'll never see that again.
I don't know.
She still doesn't even have. Well, mark my words.
Well, you know why? I don't think that Megan Thee Stallion really knows how to create songs. I think that you know what I mean? I think that Doja Cat will pull another number one out without Nicki. Like, she'll get one on her own, even, like, you know what I mean? But Megan Thee Stallion, without this Beyonce collab, even with the TikTok and all of that, Savage still didn't even break the top 10. It took the Beyonce collab to make it good into the top 10. So you're right. And the song was already going viral on TikTok. So I think you do have a point there that Megan Thee Stallion, it's hard. It's probably going to be pretty hard for her to get a number one, because for some reason, her songs are not connecting in a way to, it's going to take Megan almost to darn near do a record with Drake. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? We'll see.
She sat at number 14 by herself for a month and didn't move an inch. So most definitely, and she doesn't even have an album out yet. It's just an EP. So you know what I'm saying. She can't really do much. So even though she's like getting these big collabs and everything, without an album, it's like, girl, you have to prove yourself with your first album, and she still hasn't.
Well, thank you, Eva.
And last but not least, congrats, Nicki. You got it, girl.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Yes. Oh, Lisa, I owe you. Yes, girl. You know, I'm good for it. I was just trying to get up one here. But we're gonna have a twerk session soon. This is a good day, though. This is a good conversation. Thank you so much for that. Von D says, I love you all. Thank you. Let's see. Boo. We got so many people in this queue. Oh my God. And I don't even see the, okay. 1925. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I can't believe I made it through.
Yes, you did make it through. Let's talk about it.
All right, so I wanna give congrats to Nicki and Doja. I love both of them.
Mhm.
I love Meg as well. I kind of wanted to get into the thing you were talking about as far as Meg not being. I don't feel like Meg is as inclined musically.
No.
Like, that's no shade to her. I feel like she's not as capable as Doja is as far as making songs. I feel like Doja's definitely a song maker. But I also wanted to get at the whole thing, how you feel about her being a rapper. Doja, I feel like Doja has a lot of stuff on SoundCloud. And you know how Nicki had her mixtapes back in the day?
Yes.
Doja's SoundCloud tracks remind me of like Nicki's mixtape songs where like she's rapping more. I feel like Doja maybe started to like intertwine like the pop sound, I guess, to like get, help her get out, because Doja's been grinding for like quite a while and she didn't see the success for a while. So I guess maybe she started to like blend it to like get herself out there. But like if you were to go back and listen to some of her older stuff, like that girl be spitting. Like she can rap. Like Doja raps. I honestly got her over Meg and raps as well. Like bars, wordplay, it reminds me of Nicki, and I feel like Nicki sees that in her and she's trying to like endorse that in a sense.
And you know what? And I could see that, because I think that's, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I didn't get onto the Doja Cat until the freaking the Tiger record, whatever that one was, until like the new like I've never listened to old Doja Cat. When I got introduced to her, I watched her on Sway in the Morning, and that really turned me off when she went up there and he asked her to rap, and she went up there and read the Wi-Fi password. That pissed me off.
Right, yeah.
That pissed me off.
She's a writer.
That pissed me off.
You won't catch her freestyler like that. She'll definitely write her stuff.
So when she went up there, hold on. So then when I seen her in the video, which I understand, I get it, but then when I felt like, oh wait, this is like Nicki Minaj 2.0 with the whole antics and the and the eye rolling and the hips and the hair, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this before. This is Nicki Minaj. But she just sings better. So I'm like, is this a learned behavior? Because she is naturally talented, so she can write, she can sing, but she's like, all right, well, let me be Nicki Minaj 2.0 and let me go and get this pop bag, which is smart. Like, I'm not hating on her, but she didn't, I guess what I'm saying is she didn't immediately resonate with me, because I felt like, all right, girl, you sound just like Nicki Minaj when she first came out. And to me, I
can see that. I can see that almost wanting to turn some people off, because it almost comes off as like, like she's trying to bite her or whatever. But I feel like she's just heavily inspired by her. And I feel like we ain't really had nobody like, I mean, of course we got all the girls really want to sound like Nicki for real, like, you want to be honest, but like, we ain't had nobody like really like wearing it on their chest like that for real. Like she is proud of it.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that, because she is.
You'll hear her say it over and over again.
But you know what Doja Cat can remind me of? Doja Cat to me, and I battle with this, because I don't want to be a hater, but I have to be honest. Like, she reminds me of like the Bruno Mars of female rap. And I'm saying like, racially ambiguous, very much crossover, maybe a singer, maybe you know what I mean? How Bruno Mars can do like a Chris Brown record. But if Chris Brown does that same record, he won't win anything. But if Bruno Mars does it, it's platinum and it's Grammy, it's #1 everywhere. I feel like that's Doja Cat. Like, she's like, it's like
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I feel like it's like water. I feel like it's commercial hip hop. Like, I feel like that's Doja Cat. I don't know, and I feel like, you know what I mean. And
that's not gonna argue with you.
And I feel like that's what I think that's the problem that Meg is gonna run into, because Meg is really hip hop, but Doja Cat is like racially ambiguous.
Meg is also like extremely like one-sided though.
Yes,
like it's one flavor to Meg.
Yes,
like, that's my girl. Don't get me wrong. I love Meg to death, but Meg is so like one flavor with her.
Yeah,
her flow vocabulary is small.
Yeah,
like,
it
you know
is.
What I'm saying? Like, and then like. Doja is like, if you go back and listen to Doja's older stuff, I feel like once you do your digging, like you gonna get into it. But like when you find when you find her older stuff and you see like the
send it to me because I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Send it to me if you follow me on Instagram. Send me her thing so I can go find it.
I send it to you. I send it to you on Instagram. But like she does a lot of her stuff by herself. She records herself. She makes her stuff at home. That's also inspiring to me. Like I like that as well about her. So
and everybody tells me that everybody's like, no, she really right, and I believe. But I believe that she does. I feel like she's like what's our girl's name? Lizzo. Like she's really like a pop star. Like she is. But I feel like people be wanting to put her into this rap thing, and it's like, girl, like, can we let a rapper like be that person? Like, why does it have to be like I feel like pop stars are not like, I mean, they already get a bigger opportunity. You get what I'm saying? They already get more of a fighting chance. I don't know.
You don't feel like she could be like Nicki though, and be like she could be made out for the pop. She could be made out to get the success. Like
no, I think that's exactly what she's doing.
Rapper.
Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what she's doing. Also,
be a rapper's rapper though.
I could be wrong. Like I said, I have not done a lot of Doja Cat research, but then when I listened to that album, I didn't like it. It was like very poppy, very club. Like it was like, okay, girl, I see what she's getting her coin right now. No shade. Sis is getting her coin. She's getting her mainstream coin right now. So I'll catch her by the third album. That's when she's, when they come back and do the trap vibe, when they want the black audience again. So when they start doing their remixes and stuff. But yeah, I'm here for it nonetheless. But good insight though. Send it to me. Send me the info, please.
Yeah, I got you. I'll get at you on Instagram or Twitter or something and send you some stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Good talking to you.
All right, bye. All right. Y'all don't kill me. Hold on, okay. Y'all do not kill me. I like Doja Cat. I like her more now because I like the Say So song. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the song. But I'm just saying, like, girl, like, and I don't know, and I even with the Meg thing, I do feel like Meg will probably like she'll always be hip. Like Meg will probably like she won't be the Nicki Minaj. Like Meg will probably be like she'll always be like maybe like but even Eve got a Grammy. I think she'll be like an Eve. Like she'll be a queen of rap to a certain degree. Like she'll be a female rapper. She'll be like a Remy Ma. Hell, maybe even a Cash Doll and a Rod Digger and stuff like that. Like she'll be around. People will grab her for a feature and stuff. Like she'll be hot, but she just won't be the leading lady. Like she won't be like a Lil' Kim, a Nicki, even a Foxy Brown. Like she won't be in that line. She'll always be around though. That's just my opinion, child. Because she is kind of one-sided. And I think in this day and age, you have to have that crossover appeal. And you have to go and get that. That's why I think Nicki did so well because she went and got that. She didn't care what we were saying. She went and tap danced for a little bit. She went and got that European coin. She put on that wig and that Lady Gaga look, and she starships. Had everybody fist pumping and and I definitely see that's Doja Cat. So I can't be no hater. But she pissed me off when she went up there on Sway and read that freaking that Wi-Fi password. I have not let that go. I'ma just read the Wi-Fi. Girl, then you should have written something down. How you go to Sway in the morning and not think that you knew that he was gonna ask you to do something. So if you're a writer, you could have wrote something. So she pissed me off with that. But I'm gonna let that go. I need to let that go, but it's hard for me to let that go. 7127, you live on the air.
Hey, Armon, what's up?
What's going on?
I want to start off. We're going to start with love, and we are going to definitely say, I'm going to say congratulations to Nicki for her number one, because I know she's wanted it for a long time, and she's worked really hard, and she is a talented artist, so she deserves her number one, despite the fact that the barbs are flip-flopping and now number ones matter because she has one, but they're just hating from outside the club.
Oh, when the number ones didn't matter when Cardi B had them.
Yeah. It didn't matter then, but I think it's cool. But I think for Nicki, the thing I'm looking out for now, I'm wondering, is she gonna feel fulfilled by this number one? Or is it going to be a situation like Kevin Durant when he left his other basketball team just to go to the Warriors because he wanted a ring that bad and he just didn't want to keep putting in the work for it? And it kind of felt hollow. Like, I kind of wonder if she's going to feel satisfied by this because it wasn't one of her songs and it was a song that was already number 5 on its own without her. So I'm curious to see, you know, how she'll feel about it in the long run. I don't know. Obviously, she hasn't said anything yet. But
I think, I honestly, I think that she took this song to number 1. I don't think this song would have went number 1 if she wasn't on it because the song dropped last week.
Oh, you mean the remix?
Yeah, but
yeah. No, I definitely don't doubt that she played a part. But the thing is, she only had to affect like 16% or something of the sales. It wasn't like a song where, you know, I made this song, I grinded this song, and me and my fans, and then the GP took it there. It wasn't that situation. It still doesn't matter. A number 1 is a number 1. She's there. But what I'm saying is, as far as herself, you know, because she's a competitor, and, you know, he definitely has admitted, Kevin Durant, of not really feeling the way he thought he would feel when he finally got that ring with the Golden State Warriors. So that's why I was wondering if her being like that, you know, kind of like an athlete, very competitive with her skills, if she would also feel kind of the same way, like, I'm excited by this, but I didn't really, like, do the grind for this particular song, so I'm kind of missing out on that exhausted joy, you know, at the end of the season. And getting my song, you know. So
well, I agree with that.
That's what I was thinking.
No, I think that you're right. And I think if I'm Doja Cat, in my mind, I'm really low key. I'm happy Nicki's on there, but for me, that may have even proven to me, like, girl, like, I'm really up next. Like, if I'm in Doja Cat's head right now, like the feature and all that, that's great. But it just goes to show the power that, you know, she already has so early on. So this is a huge accomplishment for Doja Cat just in itself by herself. So I think that, you know, her price just went up. But I know that you are a Cardi fan. So what do you think that this means for Cardi B? Like, you know, and I love Cardi B too, but we got to bring her a little tough love. Like, she needs to do something, like, for real.
I think sis is going to come on out. You know, I'm ready for my girl to come on out. I think what she's going to do is kind of let some of this little hype die down a little bit, and then she's going to hit them. And I think that she maybe is going to hit with that Superstar collab versus maybe one on her own. Because maybe she was kind of going to go that route with the lead single, but maybe she's waiting for, you know, Rihanna to give her the green light and say, girl, let's release the song.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, it's no shade, but it's just like, you know, with this music stuff, one day you're in and next day you're out.
Yeah,
if you really care about, you know, music,
forever.
Yeah, if you really, really care about the art of music and the sport, you need to get something. I mean, and I understand there's a lot that goes into it as far as labels and them telling you when you can release stuff. But I'm thinking, like, girl, they already proclaiming Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion top 2 leading females up next underneath. And it's like, wait, that should not be the conversation so soon. Like, it took 12 years.
Gotta come out.
It took 12 years for this conversation.
Come back out.
With Nicki, yeah.
I think Cardi's probably fighting with her team, Armon, to be honest, because she be dying to release some snippets, and her A&R is always like, no, Cardi, no, like, she be on the live ready to, like, come on, I just gotta let them hear it. Like, she's ready to do something. So I think after her team, everybody's seeing all this stuff, they're going to make some changes. And one thing I want to add is that Doja Cat is not really a rapper, in my opinion. She reminds me of like a Fergie or like a Gwen Stefani, like when they would rap sometimes.
They kind of like do like a fast talking, like a fast talk, like a fast talk, like a talk rap. Like a talk rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she reminds me of too. But see, everybody's saying that she rap. And I don't really go that hard on it because I don't listen to a lot of Doja. But Doja Cat, yes, if she do like a talk rap to me, but I think she's a better singer. Yeah. But I can't really say that because I've never really taken the time to go back and listen to all her rap and stuff. But I feel like she do like animated talk rap. I mean, but see, now I sound like a hater though. So I don't want to do that. But you know,
no, because you congratulated her a lot on this live, and you congratulated her a lot before. So a hater doesn't give any acknowledgement to anything positive. Haters will ignore it all just to get to the negative. So that's definitely not what you are.
Thank you, caller.
All right, bye.
Oh, we have been on here for an hour. Oh, we still got. I knew we wasn't gonna get to everybody. So let's see. We're going to take maybe one more, and then we are going to move on. All right. 8822.
Hello.
Hey, what's poppin'?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to get a shout out to Doja and Nicki. They did their thing on this track. I feel like Nicki really did her stuff on this track. It was happy to see her have a #1 hit because it's like for a long time people was coming at Nicki for not having #1 hit and not having a Grammy, but at least she was able to achieve this. I mean, I would like to see her have her own personal #1, but I mean, it is like a win, you know. It's like a two-person thing. Like Doja got #1, Nicki got #1, so it's good in both sense, you know. So I do see them taking a Grammy with this #1. I feel like Doja's gonna get more respect in the industry, like Lizzo. You know how Lizzo went #1 with Truth Hurts, and then the industry started respecting her so much. So I just feel like Doja's gonna get that much respect, like from this #1. I feel it's gonna boost her up so much, like so much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Doja Cat will be in those conversations of, you know, Met Galas and all that kind of, like, I feel like this next award, this next award season is gonna be a Doja Cat type of season. You know what I mean? Like if she follows through, like
you know what, like I was thinking about like her performing at the MTV VMAs. Like I was like saying, like I was like, what if Doja performs at the VMAs? Like, you know what I mean?
She's
like,
definitely going to. She's definitely going to.
That was even before the Nicki collab.
Mm-hmm. Well, we already seen even with her Say So performance, like we see that like she's like what I like about Doja Cat, because what show that was she on? Was that Jimmy Fallon that she was on when she had the pink and she did the
like she had that little pink. It was like so pinkish and everything.
Yeah,
like,
so you
pink,
already
like,
know
that whole pink style was so nice.
She's already coming with the idea of like creative concepts for her set. Like some people, like I feel like if that was Meg or like some of these other girls, they would just come out there and like just rap. You know, she's thinking about the costume. She's thinking about the
Doja has that Katy Perry, that Lady Gaga.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
She's thinking Beyonce with her performance. So which means I feel like she's gonna also give us great songs, and then she's gonna give us great performance visuals. So that's what's going to boost her to the next level as well. Doja Cat is going to really bring the theatrics with the performance aspect, which I think is really, that's that pop star. That's that, I don't know, that's that stuff that sets you above the rest. So I like that about her too.
And you know what I was thinking? I think like that by her and Gucci Mane, I feel like that should be the next single.
Okay, see, I haven't heard that. I gotta probably listen to that one. I don't really listen to her that much. That's why
like
I'm not trying to.
Oh my boy, you are missing out. Like that with Gucci Mane, that is all over TikTok now too. But besides that being all over TikTok, it's such a good song. It's like it has that pop feel to it. It's like so good. Like it's something that I could see like doing another Say So numbers. Like I see that being the next single. But then again, she said that she was on live being so like funny, and she said that she's doing this she's gonna take some business calls, so she ended the live and stuff. But like it was just so nice. Like I think she might drop some new music soon. I think she's going to drop some new music soon. So I don't know if she's gonna put more singles from Hot Pink, but she said that she wants to drop some new music soon for her fans because they keep asking. I don't know, but I just hope like she just keeps the momentum going. Whether it's more songs from Hot Pink that's getting pushed or it's just new singles. I want to see a collab with Ariana Grande. It's so nice to see that Ariana Grande is like posting on her Instagram saying that she's so happy for Beyonce, Megan, Doja, Nicki. It just shows that like Ariana Grande she owes Nicki a loyalty, and I feel like that's the reason why she can't collab with Cardi, because she's so like loyal to Nicki that a Cardi collab will never happen between Ariana and Cardi. I can never see that happening.
Oh no, I don't see that happening either.
Yeah, like I see a Ariana and a Megan, or Ariana and a Doja, but not Ariana and a Cardi.
Or Ariana and a Doja, that's some next level. Or Ariana and a Doja, like whoever Doja Cat gets next. Like if she really at this point she gets a Katy Perry or a Lady Gaga or something like that. She you know what I'm saying? Like it's over. You know, or Bruno Mars.
I heard that she and Katy might collab. That's what I heard. I was seeing that on some rumors, on some like rumor things on Instagram. I was like, yo, Doja's about to be the next top thing. Like she's about to take it a step further. Like, Doja don't play no games, man. And people say she's not really a rapper. I feel like she could rap, but I feel like she's more of a pop star. But she could rap because her verse on Say So was very, very good. That verse was dope. Like, I won't even lie. Like, her verse, let me check mine. That verse was very, very, like, it was, like, a good verse, I think. I just feel like, but she's more poppy, though. But I feel like she could rap to a certain extent. She ain't on Megan. Listen, Megan Thee Stallion got bars for days. Not for weeks, honey. She got bars. But I feel like Doja could rap to a certain extent, but I feel like she's just more on the pop side. You know what I mean? Like, she's just more like a pop star, but with a little rap, But
yes,
I wish her the best. I hope that this success continues. And Cardi needs to stop going on Instagram rants and stop putting her mouth in politics and do some more singles because she's losing some clout. I feel like, like she thought that crap that she did with Post Malone and Frank Montana was gonna do numbers. That didn't do no numbers. Like, she's like up the charts now, and she's not dropping. She needs to get Rihanna or like Katy Perry.
All right, Carla, come on. You getting long-winded. We gotta go. Thank you. Thank you so much, boo.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
All right. We have got into some things. All right. How long we been on here? Yeah, so we've been on here over an hour. Thank you guys so much. We had a lot of calls. If you guys didn't make it, please make sure
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
You guys come in on the next live, or always, as usual, you can super chat your way to the top. All right, Laquita Dulberry says, hey, Armon, I'm just joining y'all. You have grown on me. Your personality is awesome. You're that cousin at the cookout everyone wants there. Thank you so much. And again, Lisa, thank you so much for your major super chat donation. And thank you to all the new memberships and all the donations that we got on this channel. I'm really, really excited. These are the type of topics that I really love to talk about. We got into some things. I love this. Again, congratulations to Nicki, Doja Cat. Next, I'm here for the visuals. This is why I wish this little stupid stuff that we going through right now would be over, because I'm here for the savage visuals. And Beyonce, you owe her that. You definitely owe Meg that. I know that Doja and Nicki, if like, I know that Nicki, like, it's without a doubt that there is going to be a Say So visual. And I'm here for that because Doja Cat will go there with the fashion, will go there with the visual. She will go. So I think that, unlike Megan Thee Stallion in Hot Girl Summer, I think Doja Cat will have a little bit more of a budget behind her. So whereas Nicki switches the looks and the outfits and gives a little avant-garde and this, that, and the third, I feel like Doja Cat will match her in that, and she'll have the finances to do so. So I'm here for that visual, because I wasn't here for that Megan Thee Stallion Hot Girl Summer visual. They didn't do that right. Nicki Minaj had this hair, that hair. Megan Thee Stallion had one look. Absolutely, you will not have several looks on my video shoot, and I only got one look. I know you lying. So I feel like they're gonna go look for look. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to see Beyonce and Megan, and because I feel like Beyonce gonna put that big billion dollar credit behind Megan, and probably give Megan that Rihanna boost, that give her a new look. Okay, you better do her a Rihanna makeover. Chop, let Megan, dip her in whatever water y'all dip Rihanna in, and reserve, take her whatever, and y'all sprinkle whatever y'all sprinkle, and then you present us with a new okay, no, seriously. But all right, thank you guys all for watching. I love you all. Thank you to all the fans, subscribers. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram at The Armon Wiggins Show, Twitter at The Armon Wiggins Show, everywhere. Until next time, I want y'all to keep that same energy, and I will see y'all soon. Peace out.